Here we go again with Final Fantasy V. I know it's a lunch stream, but I want to do this, so that's what's gonna happen. Also, I don't have time to fucking pick something else today. I'm exhausted from all this coding this morning, driving me crazy. But anyway, we're back for another hour of this. So strap in. I don't even know how we're getting out of here. Need to go use the cottage immediately. I wonder if I can exit. I don't think I can. I might be able to though. We'll see what the time magic has for getting the fuck out of here. This is the only chance we've got. Yep, I think it's gonna work. Hell yeah, we don't have to go through all that shit. Well, that's the first victory of the day. It's just getting the fuck out of here. So now we need to walk back down to that werewolf village again. Hell yeah, we finally got time magic. Just a little bit of it. Morning, or afternoon in my case. Some Irish cream for your coffee and prepare yourself to watch me run away from basic fights. Yeah, thank God that time magic fucking got me out of there. I did not want to go through all that again. Alright, so we're back here. We should see the next thing that happens. Getting this wind drake back on its feet, maybe. Go wade in the trenches, just like Castle Fable. I can't drink right now because I'm working, so I feel ya. Flushed right down the toilet. Apparently, X-Death's hordes cannot get wet. Alright, let's go deal with this dragon. Who the fuck is Guido? Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Indeed. Make yourself some fucking eggs and biscuits and sawmill gravy. That's what you need. psychotically. That's... I think that's an improper use of this word. I think they fucked up here. I think psychotically means like a psycho. I think telepathically is the correct word in this case. Like psychotically is how you would murder someone. I think. Forgive me if my knowledge of the English language is fucking wrong in this case, but I think they fucked that up. Oh, they're changing it. They're changing it. Now it's psychically, which means they're still using it wrong. It's still wrong because psychically means that you're getting the information from like the spirit realm, and that it's not telepathic. It's still wrong. She's not psychically getting anything. She doesn't have a fucking crystal ball. No one's mentioned the fucking Zodiac. That's Final Fantasy fucking Tactics. And fucking 11 too. No, 12. 12. Yep, you just keep being psychotic in that bed, and we will fucking deal with that dragon. Small island to the southwest. That's good to know because I'm not going to remember. Small island to the southwest. Because they're going to let us fly this fucking dragon again, I'm guessing. I have no idea. Telepathically is the correct word. But they like made fun of themselves and still fucked it up. It won't eat. It wants to die. Oh god, it's poisonous. Oh, Bite Binge is trying to join in on the call today. Let's fucking bring him in here. Let's get him right on in. There's nothing better than Bite Binge's commentary when it comes to Final Fantasy V. He would have had a few choice words about the English era, I'm sure. Why can't I see this call? There it is. I think I got it up. Welcome to the broadcast, Bite Binge. How you doing?
Doing alright. Now I don't get to listen to the Final Fantasy music.
Yeah. Sorry, the music is really the best part. So you're taking one for the team for everybody else.
It's not worth having to hear myself talk and you echo back to hear the Final Fantasy music.
Yeah, no, certainly not. So you'll have to put something on in the background to try to simulate it if you're going to do anything. Did you get the chance to see the psychotic incident on there?
Yeah, I have a word regarding the incident of psychically, and the word is choice.
Choice. Like.
Yep, you were correct. I had a word regarding what happened.
Okay.
About the psychically being used, and I decided the word I'm going to use regarding it is choice.
There's the word. You guys have it. You heard it here first.
Because you did mention I have some choice words regarding it, and
it was a choice word. That was a choice word. It was. I didn't think you'd be able to recover that into anything that meant anything, and you did.
Well, the idea is to roll around a batch of bullshit, and then you have to eventually, like, kind of trickle in what the slight little bit of meaning.
It actually made sense. I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked. I was just rolling with it, even though it made no sense whatsoever. Sometimes you just don't make sense, and it's easier to roll with it. But it made sense. You fucking shocked me.
Sometimes you gotta wander off the path for a while, and then eventually wrangle everyone back onto it. And hopefully, you didn't get so lost in the weeds, and it will make some degree of sense.
Looks like she crawled out of bed. It's always nice. These people get sick too much in this game. I always think it's lame when people get sick in video games. There's fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. That was fucking lame. That was lame as shit. Although it was very realistic. Lame as shit. Edward in Final Fantasy IV. Lame as shit. From front to back. Like, it never goes. No one wants to fucking play a game where you're being sick. No one likes being sick. Think about it. What were they doing? Oh, down she goes. Oh, she's back. They're gonna need to put psychiatrists in these games. People are gonna have mental breakdowns and shit. It's fucking stupid. Leave that shit out of my video games. I don't need it. Even if I am sick, I don't want to relate to this shit. I want to fucking escape that horse shit. Anyway, this was written a long time ago, so I'll give it a pass. Trinio, that would probably sell on Steam, dumb as it is. Every simulator sells on Steam, especially if it's dumb. If you could code it up, even if it was horseshit, you'd probably make a lot more than you think.
Yo, Nasty Manny said I used my psychically ability to summon binge.
Bite binge, yep.
The bite binge.
He did.
The binge of all bites.
As soon as he put your logo on, which he does, like, very often. As soon as, it's like the bat signal. You were immediately in tune. And joined the stream.
Soon I'll be contractually obligated to be summoned to a place of work.
Yeah, I know.
Exciting.
How long is that? Do you have a date? Do you have a start date? I hope
I could start next Monday. They gave me the option.
Wow. Yeah, I always like it when the start date's a little bit off because you get like a vacation.
It
looks like
that
you shouldn't do that. You should take
the
soonest start date possible. Otherwise, they might flake on you. But
plus, you know, Gretchen had something to say about potentially waiting another week.
Yeah.
The answer was
no.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. But if it was their idea, then that's a fantastic thing because you get a little bit of vacation.
No, he was gonna. That's originally what they pitched because I think I originally said I wanted 2 weeks. So that's what I normally just say. You know, during interviews and stuff, because it's just a normal answer. So they're giving that to me, but then the recruiter's like, "Well, do you want to start next week?" I'm like, "I guess so, yeah."
That's the right answer. The right answer should always be right now. If you're in an interview, you get happy if they don't tell you to go right now. But the correct answer to that question is right now. 2 weeks is okay, but it's not a good answer, and it could cost it. Now in this job market, that ain't gonna cost you dick. But the right answer.
I really want this guy, but he wants an extra week before he starts. I guess we just can't go.
It's not about really wanting you. It's about the filtering the enthusiasm of when there's more candidates than there are positions. It's one of the things people do.
So you're saying, what should people say then when it says when?
Right now, that like I can start right this second is the correct answer.
Sometimes I do that.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, I might be looking for other offers. I might want to put 2 weeks. It's a normal, answer.
Well, you could always get another offer while you're working, and you could just fucking dump them, like a fucking girlfriend that surprises you with a bunch of emotional baggage. All right, it's a Southwest Island, I guess.
I think I only put 2 weeks if it's not in Georgia. Honestly.
This is cave. I remember this is like a gill cave or something.
Why are there diarrhea lakes in this world?
Oh, this world is fucked. The tar pits is what they are. It could be diarrhea. Could be. It's because X-Death's monsters are taking dumps all over the landscape. They don't clean up after themselves, and Gilgamesh does not have one of those bags that he regularly follows them around with, although that's something that would probably befit his character.
Yep, that would be a cool storyline. Like, instead of, like, you know, these big monsters show up, right? And then you would think, narrative-wise, that's gonna be a problem because they're gonna eat townspeople or the horses or the cattle. But no, the way we write it when we're doing our RPG is that these giant monsters just take massive diarrhea dumps all over the land, and people's, like, farmlands are just destroyed with all these diarrhea dumps. And, like, these heroes have to come in and rid the land of diarrhea and these giant monsters.
Oh, that's bad.
They're taking dumps. The idea? It wasn't that bad.
No, what happened to me in the game is bad. I just got fucking flayed.
Well, he is a badass centipede. I mean, you should have thought about it. He's the end boss of the Atari game.
I need to get float. Like, this is a problem. I don't have any cats to... What is this cave called? I mean, it should be on my map now. Gill Cave. That's what I thought it was. So there's a bunch of money to be had in this cave. No, this is an optional place, comp. This is over-leveled for us. This is just my kind of shit. But we need float somehow. I'm gonna go back to this castle and see if they let me in. I forgot about them not letting you in, but now they might have the gates wide open for reasons. But... do we have to fucking break in every time we come here? Nope. We can just walk right in now. That makes a whole lot of sense. I need a sword, and then we need to look and see if float is in my arsenal. It's not. It's found in some secret passage of some place that I don't think I've been to yet.
Why are they all dancing in unison like that? It's creepy.
They're very happy to be selling products. That's how it works.
Can you imagine, like, you went into, like, a bar or a store, and there was all the employees were dressed identically, had an identical height, and they're all doing, like, a river dance? And you're supposed to walk up and say, yeah, I'd like one of those, and they all have to, like, keep doing the river dance, and they grab the thing behind them and put it on the shelf, and they keep doing the dance. And then
that's how it is in Secret of Mana. They really dance in Secret of Mana. You played that game, right?
I played some of it with you.
That, well, really? Oh, we did, didn't
it.
we? We did. Well, the shopkeepers dress in, like, kind of semi-traditional Arabian garb with, like, turbans and shit, and they dance. And they all do it. It's crazy. And then that goes across the Seiken Densetsu series the whole way. It's not just one of the games. All the shopkeepers just look like that. It's weird. I threw all my money last time.
Does the redo of Secret of Mana allow you to play co-op over the internet?
I don't know. I'd have to look at that. 'Cause that would be really cool. I've gotten to around Gnome in that on single player. That's a game I still intend to finish too, but not before this one. This is the one I'm playing right now long. I'm gonna restrict myself to one long play per whatever that I do. So this is gonna get done before there's any more long plays. But we'll sprinkle reviews in here or there. It's a hell of a lot easier to talk to you when it's this game, because there's just not as much going on as there is in a review. So give him a sword. This is really not gonna change the dichotomy of what's going on too much. I really wish I could figure out a way to fly. We could run away from those things. So that's what I'm gonna do next, is try to run away from those undergrounders. See how deep I can get, if I can get any treasure out of this place. After all, it's called the Gill Cave. I think there's some monster in here that will just body you. There's no treasure on the map. Should be an easy runaway. Trinio is listing special keys out there.
Right. Yeah, he's asking me when I want to start, so I'm going to tell him next Monday. talking to the recruiter. On email.
Gotcha. Is this contracted again? I think it is, right?
Yeah, but it's good because it's a contract position, unlike the other two I had.
Well, you've got
recently,
benefits at least.
Well, I have benefits, I have holidays off, and PTO.
But that's...
For those of you that don't know, when you're just like a contractor and like your office is closed for your client, you don't get paid.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to work, and you do get paid. Jesus, I think I'll still be able to run. This is gonna be costly. Come on, golf, get out of here. Ah, I need to use Scram. I remember Ferris has that. Couldn't even get to the other save point here. Oh, I could. Oh, you got to go through here to get to the big bridge? Interesting. Okay, so that's what that is. Let's get Scram on these motherfuckers. No more white magic for you, unfortunately. There we go. Might be better just to turn him into a thief. Then it'd be no
white
time
magic. It sounds like you're like one of those grand wizards from those racist groups that people talk about all the time.
No, that's white power, I believe, that you're thinking of. Close.
Oh,
but
I
not
thought it
right.
was white magic. Okay, I got. Nope. That's why they kicked me out of the group last time.
Well, you got kicked out of the KKK. Tell me this story.
I was telling them about white magic. You know, I'm like, I'm wearing my white wizard robe. Aren't we gonna do some healing? Where's the tank?
You gotta rank up to be called a wizard in one of those fucking things.
And I was like, where's the tank?
I
don't see anyone with armor or a shield or anything. Everyone in this room is a freaking white wizard. How are we gonna possibly beat the dungeon boss? I told them that, and they got all mad and they started shoving me, and they kicked me out of the group.
Well, it just goes to show you, you can't run for political office anymore. It's too bad. Well, I guess you can. There are actually former KKK members that are in office, so I shouldn't even... That's not even true.
Are they still in office? I mean, like, the Bird guy in the Democrat Party was... I mean, he was really old, but he's dead, I assume.
There are some still in office, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yep. And there's still several running every election cycle. I don't have the list on me because stalking KKK members is not, like, a thing I do, but they're out there. Alright, this is the passage, the legendary passage of Gil right here. This is where I might be able to get a bunch of money, or fuck it up. I think this is one of those caves you do have to come back to, though. And we could teleport out of here with teleport if we're able to collect a good amount. I wonder what a good amount is. This is like playing stock options. You know, you gotta know when to get out.
You got Ferris Bueller on your team? That's cool.
10.
Does Ferris Bueller, like, a lot of times not show up for
I
the
got
battle?
it right away. It's the worst RNG possible. I think this thing just absolutely wrecks you.
So your Ferris Bueller character, do you ever show up to the fight and that character doesn't show up and you try to go check on the character?
Oh, I could use Guild Toss on it.
But there's an animatronic.
I might as well. I have nothing to lose.
And there's like all of a sudden you hear a click and then a recording of Ferris telling you about how, oh, I'm sorry, I can't fight the monster today.
Oh, it doesn't even work.
Hello?
Yo.
Where am I? Am I in this? Okay.
You were in it, yeah. I was a little distracted by getting the shit kicked out of me.
You missed my great fucking bit that I did. And it had to be interspliced with you exclaiming things about the game you're playing, which is bullshit. I feel like this should be the
redo it. Just redo it. Redo your bit. I'll listen.
All right. Hey, you see, like one of your characters' name is Ferris, so you got Ferris Bueller on your.
Oh, that was your bit. That bit sucked. I was ignoring it because I didn't know what to say.
Well, have you ever?
I actually heard that.
Well, yeah, but you had to let me continue. There's more. You realize, like, when you're, it's like you're in a stand-up club, and like this guy like gives one line of setup for his joke, and then bum number one just launches in like that's lame. I'm like, that's stupid. No wonder I wasn't listening to you. It's like I haven't even. That's like one sentence into the bit.
But it's a girl.
You were such
it's
an
her
impatient,
first name.
You're such an impatient person.
It's not patience. It's just I can't see where that goes. All right, let me fucking do it again for the third time now. Go ahead and set it up.
All right, so now you're gonna let me actually go all the way through it.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, here we go. Hey, I noticed you got Ferris Bueller on your Final Fantasy team. That's pretty interesting.
That's not Ferris Bueller. Oh, am I not supposed to talk? Because that's what I did the first time. I didn't talk. I complained about the battle.
No, you just keep talking about the game. No, I don't need you to like make commentary about my bit here.
Okay, no commentary required. I just need to shut up and let you give your whole bit.
But what you thought that was a contribution to say that's not Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, because
that's not a very good contribution.
Well, it's the general response.
This is again another indication of how you're completely disregard the golden rule of comedy with a duo, which is yes and, as opposed to just saying no, the thing you pitched is not correct, which is like the worst response you could do for anyone in any kind of comedic group, is to just deny the reality that the other person is trying to set up, and then you immediately deny that reality. That's not how people normally operate as a comedic duo. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know that, but there's really no other response to that. Like, how would you respond?
I only got one sentence in.
Well, that's what I thought. You wanted some kind of response to the stupid statement.
Yeah, but it was a terrible response. All you did was deny the setup. That's all you did.
Run away.
Your contribution was denying the setup, which doesn't make much sense. By the way, I gotta close the door because now I'm yelling at you. Christian's working.
I'm sure it's great on her conference call to hear you being like, "No, you're a horrible comedian. Fuck you." It's what everyone wants to hear in the background of their Zoom calls these days.
All right, I'm back.
You're doing her a service. All right, well that didn't go well, so we're not gonna do that. Not the bit. You can try that again. This time I'll shut up.
Well, you gotta get in a battle. I gotta see you in a battle here.
Oh, it's gotta be in a battle. All right, well that's gonna be a bit. I gotta go in.
Then I could see, at least then I could see the name of the character.
Well, she died a bunch of times. You could have like made some sort of reference to that.
We were too busy sparring with each other to get to anything that was going on the screen.
Okay. I am lost as usual. I thought there was an island I was supposed to go to, but
Moog is here. The
hey,
Moogest
Moog.
of all Moogs.
It's good. Good to see you, Moog. It's good to fucking see you in here. So, you gotta wait for me to get into battle now, and I'm gonna be looking for some place. Alright, fair enough.
He came right in to us arguing with each other. Perfect time to come in.
Exactly when I'd want to come in. It was supposed to be southwest. What is this? Surgate Castle. The Dements of King Shizat.
What is demence?
I don't know.
Did someone type it wrong when they were translating this game?
They don't like each other in this town.
You Cretans.
Cretans, I think is how that's pronounced, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Cretans, Clearwater, like the band? They think you're a band?
Yes, that's it. See, I did the yes and you didn't do shit. It was a dumb comment.
You did do the yes. It was a really dumb comment. That's why I didn't have a follow-up for it.
Yeah, I was like, he's fucking dumb again.
It wasn't very clever.
He's dumb again. Let's see if yes and will save this one, and it doesn't.
No, it didn't.
Which
no,
really,
you chose the wrong time.
That's the wrong kind of enforcement that I need.
That was the correct time to push back on it being a terrible idea, and you missed it. That was the time to push back on it being a bad joke.
Yeah, but see, the
Instead,
last
you
one
went
was a
along
bad
with it.
joke.
See, you have
and
no sense of when to push back and when to go along.
I had the sense to push back. I fought it. I resisted it. And then I fucking decided to throw you a bone, and you just let that shit hang out there like your nutsack on a fresh summer day.
I wear underwear. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm. Well, what you wear tighty whities on a fresh summer day? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're boxer briefs.
Then your nuts are hanging on a fresh summer day. That's what I'm fucking saying. Hell yeah, we get to fucking loot this place. But I'm not gonna get into a fight, so you can do your stupid Ferris Bueller thing for quite a bit, it seems. Cause I ain't fighting that turtle. That thing is gonna fucking own me.
Gurney was a speed demon at work, he says.
Good.
I don't know.
As long as you're not a methamphetamine speed demon, then you're gonna be all good.
That's where I was about to go. I was about to say, like, were your teeth like really chattering? And
Yeah.
you were spilling all the beverages around as you try to hand it to people?
Were you smoking in the bathroom? That's what most people who are addicted to speed and also work do. Very bad. You gotta find the pages of this old piece of shit.
Plus, I didn't know that you could take so much speed that you turn into a demon. That's a new concept that I'm just learning from China.
Oh, I've seen it. No, that's not a new concept. I've seen that shit before.
Meth isn't a speed, or isn't a stimulant, is it?
I
don't even know.
It is absolutely a stimulant, yes.
I don't know what classes all that shit is.
Oh, I actually think I have to put it back. No. What the fuck book was it? Something of monsters. God damn it.
Monsters of Men.
This is a waste of time, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's the band Monsters of Men.
Not even in here. It wasn't the Monsters of Men.
Yeah, have you heard that band?
It was like a compendium of monsters or something like that. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't think it mattered. I was pretty stoked to get the book too. I don't remember. Let's fuck it up.
That's what you always say before you start your stream.
Oh, I fucked it up
Zing.
too. I fucked that one up too. Forbidden book. This has gone all wrong. They're not individual. God damn it.
Do you have to alphabetize the books?
Yes. Alright, now this guy is gonna be like, you fucked it up. I hope it resets or something. It did. It reset. Register of Monsters is what it was. It's under the R's. Okay, that's been reshelved properly. Weird. And then finally, Forbidden Book goes in the F's, which are here.
Luke says I've been taking meth the whole time to help me sleep.
That?
I don't need help sleeping. What are you talking about?
Alright, let's loot this guy's shit. Yeah, that is definitely not the intended use. If you take meth, if you literally take meth to go to sleep, if
Oh,
that,
then I got confused. I see what he's saying. I got it now. But
if you're not just fucking around, then you probably have some sort of brain disorder that would be better treated with medication that would slowly dissipate through you, and you can actually get it legally, which is, again, better than meth.
Well, I noticed in your Discord group, you had other people other than Pseudo Shaman on, right?
Yeah, a bunch of people came on. A bunch of people came on last stream when you left. It was fun. We played 5-player Pokemon. We got creamed, but that's to be expected. A lot of new players. And playing as a team steps the level up of the random
games. Everyone had more fun in your stream when I wasn't there?
I don't know. I don't know.
It sounds impossible.
Yeah, I can't.
It defies logic and reason in my mind.
I can't speak to how much fun people were having, but they certainly there were certainly more members playing than when you were there. They were all like, "Oh, if Bite's not here, let's all play together," which is something we both have been saying would be good for quite a while. I don't know what the purpose of this area is. Up here. So far, $5,000 the take for putting those books back. They are all saying, oh, they're not all saying, Vagabond's saying that if you had been there, that we would have dominated everyone. Your skill would have been enough to put us over the edge.
At Pokemon? Probably not.
At Pokemon, yes. At Pokemon Unite.
Thunder's here. But I ain't got no pancake mix. That's not true. I have pancake mix in my pantry. How dare you accuse me of not having pancake mix?
I don't got no pancake mix. Actually, I do. I don't like pancakes, but I've got pancake mix.
I'm trying to figure out that insult. It seems like an insult.
It is.
Seems like he's.
It is.
It seems like he's just saying, like, you know, Bite doesn't have any flour in his cupboard. Like,
it means you don't. You don't have. It means you don't have what it takes
to make pancakes.
In this, it's a metaphor, but yes, to make pancakes. But it is a metaphor to your entire being, your existence as a whole.
Well, if I don't have pancake mix, I could just make French toast. So what does it matter?
No, but it's a metaphor to you not being able to make pancakes. Your inability to do anything.
I think it just means if I don't have pancake mix, then I can make French toast with eggs, and like you could do like brown sugar in the mix and some cinnamon. You know, if you start with some thick sliced bread, that makes it better. If you have brioche, oh man, that's the best. So that's what I got out of his statement, is that I'm really good at making French toast when I'm out of pancake mix. I think that was the right message.
I'm sure that whatever you got out of it is not what he gives a shit about. I'm sure it's that everybody else got the actual meaning of his metaphor, which I think they did. I mean, you're operating under delusions all the time. In fact, he wouldn't even be right if you weren't delusional about that. But he continues to be right
anyway.
You know what? Probably. It depends. Depends on what point in your life you're in.
What level of delusion you're under.
And yeah, it also depends on the kind of delusion. If you're delusionally thinking that you're being fucking feasted on by rats, that's not the kind of delusion that would be pleasant, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's hard to get your shift in when you think you're being devoured by rats, you know.
No float.
Why didn't you buy the comet spell? These are really expensive spells.
No, they're No, I've already bought them.
Oh.
So they're not for sale, I'll show you. See, I already purchased it. They all have check marks on them.
Alright, I believe you.
A golden helm. Ooh. That's tempting. That's also tempting. I just bought a sleep sword, though. Fucking lame. I'll get this one.
When are you buying your PlayStation 5?
I'm not sure. It depends on how well I do in the trading situation. really, because it's an unnecessary expenditure. But it's probably going to happen pretty soon because, again, the price is going to go up. So I don't want to get caught with my pants down on that.
Bernie wants to know what's your favorite scary movie.
My favorite scary... I don't like scary movies because they don't scare me. The best one, though, I'd say, the movie that came closest to scaring me, I don't even remember what it's called, so that doesn't help. But it's based on a Stephen King thing. It's called Room and then a number on it.
Yeah, it's like Room whatever, A14 with John Cusack is the movie.
Yeah. It's got John Cusack in it. Yep. It's Room 4 something.
216. That's something, yeah, I know. I think it is 216. I got it right.
Nope, it's 1408.
Damn it.
The movie the movie
There
is called
actually is another
1408.
movie called Room 216.
That
I'm
might
looking
be,
at it.
but it's
There really
1408. It is.
How did I randomly name another movie called Room 216?
Oh, Cube is good too, but Cube is not like, I don't consider that a horror. I consider that more of like a suspense or a tragedy. But
see, I randomly named another room.
Cube
that
is
has
good.
a
All the Cube
movie.
stuff's good. I agree. But that didn't scare me. The movie that came closest to literally actually scaring me would be 1408, because I really don't scare easy. That's the thing. I'm so divorced from reality already that when I watch a movie, it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't work. I don't get it. But
So if I name another room and another random number, will that also be a movie somewhere?
possibly. Depends on how fucking many
Room.
digits the random number is. If it's in the millions, you're probably not going to get...
318. Oh my god, I swear to god, there's another one called 318.
See, we should have a marathon on Twitch where we just watch all the Room movies.
Shit, I feel like I'm having a psychic breakthrough right now. I mean, this is insane.
Are you sure you don't mean psychotic breakthrough?
No, I mean psychic.
Oh, okay.
Going through. I'm being very honest. I literally just pulled two numbers out. Room 216, that was a number. And then on a lark, because I'm like, well, that's a coincidence. And then on a lark, I'm like, I'll just do another one, 318. And that was a movie also. How crazy is that?
It's pretty wild. But there's probably a lot of Room movies, which begs the
guess.
question, when
How
is
many
the
times can
Room
you get it
movie
right?
marathon coming? This place is ridiculous. But I don't know if I've got everything or not. There's no way of telling.
Oh, okay. Thunder had an insult that I guess I missed because I was too busy having a psychic fucking trance I was in. So pardon me, Moog and Thunder, for missing the insult.
Oh, he was
I was
just
in a
clarifying.
psychic trance.
He was clarifying his previous insult, just saying you don't have the nut juice to carry PUBG, which you don't.
Nut juice. Well, I don't sweat on my balls. I sweat like on
Nut
my forehead.
juice is not sweat. That's what he's trying to say. Like, you think nut juice is sweat because you don't got the nut juice.
Wait a minute. So
There's another kind of juice that comes from your nuts, yes.
I thought the nut juice, the sweating from your nutsack, is how you impregnated women.
Nope. Definitely not the way.
Isn't that why, like, because you have to, like, have enough sex to where you're getting sweaty, and then the nut juice, which is the sweat that materializes on your nutsack, gets inside of the vaginal region, and that's how you make a baby. That's my understanding.
Well, you're not getting in there without a sufficient amount of lubrication, so maybe you're right. But, I don't know. Nut juice is not sweat, that's all. I mean, anything that comes from your forehead, like, it's not nut juice. That's sweat. Or grease. Or whatever it is that comes out of your forehead. Not hair, that's for sure.
In terms of scary movie, I would choose the sci-fi horror action hybrid movie Aliens. Because that movie
See, I
awesome.
consider that an action movie, not a horror movie, but I know
It's got
that
horror aspects to it.
it does. The first one's more psychological, so you could
The
say
first
that.
one's more traditional horror, yes. The second one is like has a lot more action, and it has It's less psychological because it's a group of people and there's more people and there's Marines. So it's not as horror, but it's still kind of horror-y. The second one.
Kind of horror-y?
Horror-y, yeah. Horror-y, yeah. Horror-y. Horror-y.
Sounds like a word that you'd use to describe
very
like
horror-y.
a sex worker or something. A massage therapist. Fuck is this? Oh! We can go right back in. Oh no, we can't. The barrier's now over here now again. Even though before it went all the way to the bridge. I don't know where this fucking island is.
Is that the one that Epstein bought?
What's gonna become of that island?
Fucking island. So
It's a fucking island. It's not like it can be repossessed by any government. What's gonna happen to that motherfucker? Any bets on that? What's your take? What's your hot take, Bite Binge?
I don't know. I assume it probably goes to his family. I mean, unless they can prove that it was obtained through illegal means or something. I think it would just go to his family.
It's gone to like whoever his beneficiary is.
Right, yeah, I would assume so.
Even though he's really not dead.
Right, he's on the moon or he's on the set of the moon where they filmed the moon.
He's on the set of the moon.
Out. He's one of the lighting people where they faked the moon landing, and apparently they're working on faking the Mars landing now. So
that's gonna take them a while. They're not just gonna be able to whip that up.
They're working on the flag animation because they almost got caught on the moon one, right, with the flag fluttering in the wind. So they got to fix that in post.
The moon does have an atmosphere. It's just not very thick.
I don't know, I thought it was kind of dull. There's no decoration
God damn.
or anything.
This island. This is what
did you
needs
do
to
to the
happen.
island?
This is a fucking Epstein island. It's not what I did to it.
Did he hit the self-destruct button?
He did.
Destruction of the
He
evil
fucking
castle
killed himself.
And the whole
It
the
was
whole
Epstein
island.
down in that motherfucker. X-Death is in his tomb of flesh.
Oh, Moog said there's still kids trapped on that island, the Epstein Island, and they're in a Maze Runner situation.
That reminds me of Cube 2. Maze Runner, that was another good one. All these books, they're better than movies. Stephen King's a good horror author, but again, horror, I still don't call it that well. It just doesn't work for me. I don't get horrified by fiction.
Thunder is very focused on taking jabs at me. I don't know what I did to Thunder, but apparently he's made it. I think. Did you give him money to just next time he's online?
No, he's just
cast aspersions at me.
He just has natural talent and perception.
I feel like there was some sort of under the table exchange of money here.
He just has a canny eye for reality and observation, and he's just pointing out the truth.
The truth is that my perception of reality is more jank than the way the Khajiit walk in Morrowind.
Correct. In Morrowind, mind you, not Skyrim.
Yeah, because they're better animated in Skyrim, but the poorly animated Khajiit.
Yes, exactly. That's how you are.
That's my perception of reality, apparently. Their gait somehow translates to my perception
No,
of
the
reality.
jankiness of that is just about right. It's like, it is a good comparison. It's a good simile. See, he's using all kinds of different methods of grammar to insult you.
It's not a simile. He didn't say like. So it's
More
not a simile.
jank than is also... No,
simile
it still
has to say like. The simile you have
It can
to say
also
like.
say as, and I think you can
Not
also...
true.
You can also
You don't
use other
understand
comparatives.
definitions.
Nope.
No. Like is you have to say like for it to be a simile.
No. What the fuck is this? It's a fleet of fire ships. Hold on. We need to go over here now. Trinio's saying like or as, like I did, but also I believe that you can use other comparatives.
It is like or as, but he didn't say like or as.
I did say like or as.
I'm saying he didn't say like or as. You like or as, don't you?
Is Xdeath gonna wipe this fleet out too? This guy doesn't look like... It's Zzat. This is another problem with this game. These people's names are not easy to remember. How am I supposed to care about a motherfucker named Zzat that probably has fucking like 3 lines of dialogue in the whole game? Ah, Vagabond Moog is also coming to my defense.
Oh, so you ignored Trinio's comment, huh? You're just gonna go right past the one.
No, I mean, Trinio is right. Like or as is the standard definition, but there's more to it than that. Like I was saying, being the grammarian that I am, I know a lot about this shit. I'm not gonna sit there and stand on that mountain. When you're right, you don't have to do that.
I'm looking right here. You know you spotted one when you see the words like or as in a comparison.
That's not wrong. That doesn't mean that I'm wrong, though. Or Moog. Now Moog's in my corner with this one. I still stand by it.
It's a metaphor.
That is not. A metaphor has to be where you put the personification of your comparison into a statement that treats it as if it's real. Like, if I call you a tiger or a disease. Disease being the better metaphor in this case.
It's funny because the example they use is tiger.
Yes, that's why I did that, because I'm a grammarian. I've gone through textbook after textbook. And that is definitely the basic one that English teachers will go to. But like or as, and I would argue also more than or less than, and a thing that it isn't also is simile still. It's complicated. And it doesn't translate into other languages well. Simile and metaphor can happen in other languages, but they don't happen in the same way. It's weird.
The Thunder, your insult has been lost in this.
No, your insult's still very fucking valid. It's just continuing. It's continuing to gain traction as Bytebinch digs his hole deeper and being wrong.
No, it's
usual.
like or as. I was correct. It is like or as.
You didn't even fucking say as before. You said like and only like. Well, we corrected you on that, and we're continuing to correct you on the final definition, which is also including other things. It's more complicated. And you're just digging that hole, and you can dig it down to the center of the earth. The Soviets tried that. It didn't work out too well.
Simile because it doesn't have like or as in the statement.
It's a simile, but you can dig that hole as deep as you want.
Alright, well, just the internet and Google disagrees with you. That's fine.
Alright, we're going to attack Xdeath here. I have 2 minutes before I have to return to work.
Stop it, Google. Google on my phone's trying to talk to me because I said Google.
I have to go down into the hold. I'll be surprised if that fucking dragon lasts through this. I probably missed something, as usual. The fuck? I can't cross this fucking barrier. Oh, I can do it over there.
Is this an underground ship?
No, it's a surface vessel. Please use the room to the right. Alright, now I know where I need to go.
Moog says, Bite, take this one on the chin. I don't... If the internet said I was wrong, I would admit it, but it doesn't. YourDictionary.com agrees with me. I can keep giving you sources over and over and over.
If you accept the definition in the dictionary as you're stating it, then so many things that are not similes would be similes.
Well, why doesn't someone say it doesn't necessarily have to be like or as? Why, I don't see anyone that says that.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for Gilgamesh right now. So I'm gonna fucking quick save. This is where we start. with this awesome music. We gotta wrap this bitch up, though. Do you have any last words in your own defense about the fucking hole you're digging?
Grammarly agrees with me, and I just linked it, and you're wrong. So you can't find one source that says online that says it could be something other than like or ass.
I haven't looked. Wait, we'll come back to this one. You're just gonna end up getting put in your place as usual. But anyway, to all you motherfuckers watching, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.
Where that came from. Didn't give a source.
Fucking bitch.
No source.
Whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
count. Doesn't count. There's no source. So what?
Yeah, he's right.
Didn't give a source. I have Grammarly.
Just
Grammarly
I'll give him a second to fucking give a source. Your source is garbage. There it is.
Litcharts.com. Oh, lit charts. You know, good old lit charts.
You are welcome. Thank you for fucking standing up against the voice of incompetence and stupidity. It's always good to see. I can do it too.